Hi, this is Jill Marinelli, personal stylist, and I am here to tell you how to get ready very quickly in just 5 minutes in the morning. If you're a mom like me and you kind of roll out of bed and deal with your kids all morning and then need to drive them to school and then are like, oh my god, I never got dressed or did anything to myself, this is what I do. So I'm going to set this timer for 5 minutes. Set timer, nope, not 60, 5 minutes, and I'm going to set it to go. Okay, so in 5 minutes, what I say is whatever your iron of choice is for your hair, turn it on. So for me, it's a curling iron. I'm going to turn it on right away so that it heats up while I'm doing other things. One of my favorite tricks is dry shampoo. So this is like my slept-on hair, and it's kind of like not so great. So I love this Ojan hair dry shampoo, and basically you just put a little in your hands, rub it together, and then kind of work it into your roots. And the dry shampoo basically takes away any oiliness or greasiness and gives you back a lot more body. So I'll start with that, and as you can see, like it already has given me like a pretty good amount of body. So I'll start with that and kind of let that sit while my curling iron heats up, which will kind of make things look a little more polished. Wash that off. And then basically, like, my quick and easy makeup tips for morning are kind of focusing on just enhancing your natural beauty, if you will. So for me, I like to do a little bit of eyebrow powder. I know that seems almost like silly and not necessary, but for me, I really like the way eyebrows frame the face, and it's a really natural way to look good, like really quickly. So I'm just putting a little bit of eyebrow powder on the outside of my eyebrows just to fill in the gaps, not too much. Just a little bit, because all these little details, as you'll see, just kind of make your features pop a bit more. So that's eyebrow powder. The next thing that is awesome is this stuff by Bare Minerals. It's called Well Rested, and it's just a light powder. Put a little bit on your brush and then tap off the excess, and that goes right on your lids. And what this does is it takes away any redness that's there, and believe me, I've got redness. And really helps your eyes look more awake, hence the name Well Rested. So there's that. And later on, excuse you, Kaya, coughing. Later on, I'll put a little concealer under my eyes and kind of set it with some more Well Rested. Let's see what's next. I love Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer. I like to have a little coverage on my face. Not everybody needs it, but this for me is great because it gives a little bit of coverage, has a little SPF in it. I just kind of quickly put some on. Let me check my timer here. How am I doing? All right, we're 2.5 minutes in, no problem. So I've got my Laura Mercier. Just evens things out a little bit. And then, if I want to get really fancy...
I miss your phone.
All right, you can peek at it, Kai. If I want to get really fancy, I'll do some of the Bare Minerals foundation as well, which I'm realizing is not in my bathroom right now, but I have this brush that has a little on it, so I'm just going to kind of do a little bit of that. Again, like I prefer kind of evening out my skin tone. And a little bit of under eye concealer. Again, for mornings, ladies, what a huge difference under eye concealer makes. In a perfect world, I'd put a little under eye cream on before I do this, but in a rush in the morning, just pat the littlest bit, just in the corners. You don't want to actually bring it out to the edges of your eyes, because that begins to set into your, if you have any wrinkles, crow's feet, and kind of makes them look more obvious. So just kind of the inside bits of your eyes, and as you can see, I think I'm starting to look a little more awake. Quickly, I like to put a little bit of dark eyeshadow just on the top of my eyes, and it's more to just kind of make me look like I have thicker eyelashes. So I'll do that super quickly. And one of the most important things, your eyelash curler. It makes your eyes look much more open, and even on days when you don't have time to apply mascara, I'll do even just an eyelash curl really quickly. So there's that. Now my iron is hot. I can do a couple of little kind of big rolls into my hair to give it a little bit of body and make it look like I did not just roll out of bed. Kai, can I have that to see? And I have 39 seconds, so I'm going to do one of these here, one of these here, one here, While I'm holding that in my hand, multitasking at its best, I'm going to pop a little tiny bit of NARS blush on my cheeks. It's my favorite color. It's called Orgasm. Just on the apples of your cheeks. Smile. Apples, cheeks. Stick one more iron in my hair. Try to beat the clock. I think that's everything. I have 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2, and I am pretty put together. So that's how I do it in 5 minutes. I hope you've enjoyed these tips, and let me know your feedback and what you do to look your best for 5 minutes in the morning.